Well, it's definitely time that the church is no longer silent about racial issues in our country right now. We can't just say nothing. It's time that we speak up, we speak out, and we speak over the lives of our children. You know, my first encounter with prejudice, racial prejudice, was when I was 5 years old and I came home from kindergarten, and I was excited that I had my first boyfriend. And you know, he was like all the other kids, he was like me, until I told my dad his name. And his last name tipped off my dad that he wasn't like us. And I remember my dad losing it and just flipping out and saying, you can't date, or not date, but you can't have a boyfriend that is. And I remember standing behind a chair and just crying because I didn't understand it. And I didn't understand why this little boy could not be my boyfriend, but it was my first taste of many more tastes of racial prejudice. And so we have to understand that our little ones who are in our ministry are shaped by the views around them, the view in society, the view in the media, the view at home, the view of other friends. And again, we can no longer be silent. We need to speak up, speak out, and speak over the children in our ministries. What I like about what Henry Onio, the sociologist who wrote the article Red and Yellow, Black and White, what I like that he said in his article is very practical, very timely, but also Henry understands. He says that his background is multi-ethnic. I think he's Portuguese, Filipino, some other mixes, and so he thought in his family that there wouldn't be any racial prejudice, that they were very accepting and tolerant and loving toward people of all races. And he said he was shocked when I think it was his daughter who came home and made a comment about she wasn't going to play with someone because of the color of her skin. And he thought, oh my gosh, can she not see that we are brown? And so for him it was a wake-up call that even thinking that he had covered those issues and had modeled being accepting of all races, that it was time for him to speak up and speak out and speak over his children as well.